your staff, your team, put in to get here?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely will answer that question. Always just, again, take a second to acknowledge the Phoenix Suns, their players, amazing players led by Devin Booker and Chris Paul, their whole roster. Amazing coach, Monty Williams, the entire organization. So much respect for them as competitors. So I have so much respect for Monty and his team. I think it's just a credit to the players. We've been pushing, we've been trying to get better. The players embrace everything. They're amazingly coachable. They just take it and soak it in, and they make the best of it. They've done that, from day one this year. So I'm happy for the players. I'm impressed by them every day.
Eric, over here.
Hey, bud. For you, as you've kind of tried to put this puzzle together, I mean, this is a 3-year process of, all right, first let's install all the stuff that we want to do. Let's try to tweak it. And then, let's really make some changes. Kind of what does that process feel like to you of that constant tinkering and tweaking to get to this spot?
Yeah, it's basketball. It's players. It's coaching. The game is always evolving, always changing. We've been close, and we just keep pushing. We keep trying to get better. The players, that's just one of our mantras is to get better. And I think the entire organization embraces it. What John Horst has done to put together a team. He's the greatest GM in the league. I'm a little bit biased, but to be his partner, for him to go out and get Drew Holiday, to have the guts to make that, to recruit guys, to get, PJ Tucker in the midseason, Bobby Portis in the offseason, stick with Chris and Giannis and Brooke and Pat and these guys, and you just go all up and down the roster. John's done an amazing job, and ownership, Mark Lazary, Wes Edens, Jamie Dina, Mike Festa, those guys, they give us what we need. And we just kind of keep pushing. We try to get better, coaches, players, and, here we are tonight. It's special.
I know throughout your tenure, you haven't been afraid to use the word love with your team and just kind of your coaches and everyone. There's 2 hugs I'd like to know about.
You won't get to know about them, but go ahead. Try.
Darvin, just lifting you up into the air. I think the second time that he's gotten a chance to do that. And then you, Giannis, and Chris just kind of getting to have a moment together. And whether or not you want to tell me about the hug, just the partnership with you and what that's been.
Yeah, no, Darvin and the coaches, Darvin's been with me since the first day I was a head coach. Some of these guys have been with me for 7 years, and then have new guys that have come in. And those coaches, they do all the work every day, what they do before practice, in the coaches' meetings, ideas, thoughts, concepts. I love those guys, no doubt about it. The staff, I think, it's part of what makes, coaching special is having assistant coaches and a staff that you can laugh with, you can cry with, you can work with, you can debate with or fight. Sometimes we fight. And then Giannis and Chris, it's just, I think, special for me to get the opportunity to coach those 2 guys, the leadership that they've shown, really from day one, from having breakfast together, and you could just see their desire to be great, their desire to push this organization to where we are tonight. To embrace those guys, and I love them. I love the players. I love the roster. I love the team. I'm incredibly fortunate to be where I am and just be a small part of what's happening tonight.
Sean?
But Giannis's game, particularly from the free throw line, defensively, have you run out of things to say about him?
Yeah, I might just say, come on up, take over. I don't want to do any more media. Do my thing. This is not my. Yeah. No, it's hard to find more words to describe what Giannis does, but the way he made his free throws, the way he did everything, stepped up, the poise, the confidence, the leadership. Yep, he's been working on it. We say we want Giannis to get to the free throw line. We believed. We talked about it this past summer. To win a championship, you got to make free throws. You got to make shots. And he's made shots all throughout the playoffs. He's made free throws all throughout the playoffs. 6 block shots, I think, however many points. He's off the charts. He's the MVP of the NBA Finals.
But also, when you look at this series, was there any time when it probably swung in your favor, or was it just this game?
No, I mean, you just got every game takes on its own personality, but to come home and win game 3 when you're down 2-0, you got to win the 3rd and to win the 4th and, go to Phoenix and win on the road, I think set us up for tonight to close it out here at home in front of our fans. So, every game is big when you get to this stage.
Tim in the front.
A little bit more about Giannis. You guys are down 7 at halftime. He comes out in the third quarter, has 20 points in the third quarter, and really kind of single-handedly, aggressively changed the game. Well, was there any conversation at halftime about kind of trying to set a different tone in the third quarter, and how important was that for him to kind of come out and really flip the game like that immediately?
Yeah, I mean, mostly halftime we're talking about defense. We're trying to figure out how we have 47 points against us, and we think we can be better. But I think, he embraces us being great defensively. Giannis does, the whole team. And when we get stops and we get out and run and get Giannis in space, get our team in space, I think he's special. And he was able to put his stamp on the game in the third quarter, flip the score, and then some big plays in the fourth quarter, big free throws, big blocks. It's hard to keep finding words for Giannis.
Jeff,
Hard to
here.
talk about him while he's in the room, too. I think he should come on up here.
Jeff, last one before we bring
one.
up Giannis.
Bud, just real quick off of Sean's question. I know you mentioned a couple things, but did you find things after game 2 that really did change the tone of the series?
Well, we just felt like we played better in game 2. Game 1, we were not very good. You have to look at yourself. You have to be honest. We went into game 2. We still weren't able to get over the hump, but we felt like we were getting better. We learned some things defensively. This group is always, they take the challenge. They love to watch film. They love to improve. They love to get better. And from 2 to 3, we got better, and 3 to 4, and just, through tonight. It's been great to watch and witness what this team does when they're challenged. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Coach.
Come on, Giannis.